Hello class 6, chapter number 1, categories of computers and computer languages. Categories of computers I have explained in my previous video. Now I am explaining computer languages. Computer languages. As we know, language is a medium of communication. If we want to convey our thoughts to our friends, then we need a language. It is very difficult to share our views or ideas with a person who does not know the language that we know. So, a language is essential, required to establish communication among people. Like computer is a machine that understands a specific form of language which is known as computer language. That language helps us to establish communication between the user and the computer. There are two types of computer languages, low level language and high level language. Low level language, it includes the code that is to be operated on the machine. So we can say that low level language is using code. That code is in the form of binary numbers. Low level languages are also two types, machine level language and assembly level language. Same high level language. In this language, instructions are written almost like English language. In this language, no need to write or learn code. It makes it easier to develop and understand programming logic. For example, high level languages are Basic, C language, C++ language, Java language, Visual Basic, Fortran, COBOL. These all are the high level languages which need only instruction in English language. But in low level language, instructions are written in coding. First I am explaining machine level language. It is a fundamental language of a computer. It is written as string or binary digit, that is zeros and ones. Here zeros means off and ones means on. This is the basic language understood by all computers. During early days, instructions are given only in terms of zeros and ones. We will not write the instruction in the English language. Only zeros and ones form we will write the instructions in the early times. Instructions in machine level language were given by pressing switches. Switch on means 1 and switch off means 0, which I told you. Advantages of machine level language. It is directly understood by the system. There is no need to a person who will tell this language to the system. The execution does not require any language processor. Next is assembly level language. The instructions are given to the computer in the terms of mnemonics. Mnemonics is a standard short form notation of an instruction to perform a certain task. Mnemonic codes allow a user to develop his program in an easier manner as compared to a machine level language. Because in this language mnemonic codes are using. Mnemonic codes like load, add, store. By the name of these codes we can understand load. Load means loading the program. Add means adding the numbers. Store means to store the data in the system. These are the mnemonic codes which are using in assembly level languages. Advantages of assembly level languages are it takes less time in coding instructions, because in machine they are taking so much time, but in this takes less time compared to machine language. Programming logic can be developed easily. Means easily we can develop the programs by the use of mnemonic codes. Now I am telling the advantages of high level language. I have explained high level language in that previous page. Now I am telling the advantages of high level language. The high level languages, first I am telling that they are written in English language. It is easier to develop and understand programming logic. A program written in high level language can be executed in almost all computers. Advantages of high level language. They are machine independent language. This language not dependent on the machines, or they are not dependent on the machine codes also. They are easy to learn, means anybody can learn it, and he or she develop programming logic easily. Programs can be easily modified. No need to learn other languages, because codes are written in English language, so that English language is understandable to all the persons, so that programs can be easily modified by this language. Now I am explaining different high level languages which are used commonly. First is basic. It is one of the simplest high level language for beginners and is very user friendly. This language is applied in the field of science and business by the name of this basic. Basic means beginners all purpose symbolic instruction code. This language are used for beginners. Beginners are known as that person who are starting programming. They are known as the beginners. So that first they will making their program by the use of basic language, because it is very easy to learn. GW Basic and Q Basic are more popular among school children. In schools, mostly taught the languages Basic and Q Basic and GW Basics. Children are starting their program in this GW Basic and Q Basic. Next is C language. C language. This is also a powerful language. This language provides effective tools to perform complex mathematical operation in simple form. This language is widely used by engineers and scientists. This language developed between the years 1969 and 1973. This language was developed by the Dennis Ritchie at the Bell Telephone Laboratories. Next is C++ language. It is an OOP language. OOP means Object Oriented Programming Language. It allows the user to perform the long operation in short forms. In short forms, they will write their programs, and it calculate the complex equations also. C++ language was developed in early 1980s by Bjarne Stroustrup at AT&T Bell Laboratories in USA. C++ language allows the user to perform long operation effectively in short form. So It is more popular among software professionals. This language are using to make the softwares. Next is Java language. It is also an object-oriented programming language. This language was initially called Oak. Oak is the tree name. By that tree name, Java language initial name was Oak. It was developed by James A. Gosling at Sun Microsystem, USA. This language is a multi-purpose language and it is also used for general programming and for web designing. Now, next is Visual Basic language. It is another object-oriented programming language that has more advanced feature as compared to basic language. It is the upgrade version of basic language, VB. We call it VB, Visual Basic. It uses a menu-driven approach. This language can easily be used to link a program with a graphical presentation. In Basic, we cannot use the graphics, but in Visual Basic, we can use the graphics or images. Now, next is fourth generation language, that is also known as 4GL. The fourth generation languages are popularly known as 4GL. These languages are specially designed to make cost-effective software and to also reduce the execution time of the program. These languages are used in the field of database queries, data manipulation, analysis, and report making. Advantages of fourth generation languages. They increase the productivity of programming. Means we can make different programs and we can produce our own programs by this language. They are easily accessible, means as compared to third generation language, easily access these languages. Users can develop their own applications by the using of this language. Means users who are using that 4GL language, they can they can make their own programs or own applications, softwares. Programs developed in 4GLs are more portable. They develop in other generation of languages. They are portable. Programmers use this language anywhere to make these programs. No need to a setup to make the programs. Now, next is translator and its type. Translators. As we know that computer understand only machine level language, that is the terms of zeros and ones. The assembly level and high level languages are provided to develop programming logic easily. These forms of language are not directly understood by the computer. So, we need a translator. We need a translator language processor to convert assembly or high level language into a machine level language. Now, translators are used to convert assembly language or high level language into a machine level language. There are three types of translators which help to take the commands by user in English language, that it translate the CPU in machine level language. Then instruction will come in high level languages to the users. First translator known as assembler. It is a software. This is a software which is used to convert a program written in an assembly level language into a machine level language. Assembly level language means programs are written in mnemonic codes, then it convert into the zeros and one forms which are understandable by the computer system. Assembly level language. First programs are written in assembly level language, means mnemonic codes. Then these codes are going to assembler. Then assembler converts these assembly level languages code into machine level language to the CPU to processing on that program which are written by the users. Second is compiler. Compiler is also a software. It also converts a program written in high level language into a machine level language. Assembler used for assembly level language, but compiler used for high level language into machine level language. It converts the complete program in one go. Compiler converts the complete program in one go. Means it accepts the data in the English language, then it converts the data into a machine level language, zeros and one forms. High level language, the coding go to compiler, and compiler changes it. Compiler software converts this program into a machine level language in one go. In one time, it will converts complete program into a machine level language. Third is interpreter. Interpreter is also software. It also converts the high level language into machine